We have such a special treat for you this morning. If you love live music and you love jazz, you've got to check out the Nash. It's in downtown Phoenix, and we've got some guys here to tell us a little bit more about it. I want you to meet guitarist Jeff Libman, who's joining us this morning, along with saxophonist Alex Yuwen, and I understand the Nash is downtown. Where is it? First Street and Roosevelt?
Correct.
Okay, and tell us about this venue.
The Nash it's been around for a couple of years. We had a soft open, I think it was in March or April a couple years ago, but we had our official opening in October. So like a year and a half ago, we're coming up on our 2-year anniversary. And it's a jazz club, but it's also a space for education. We have a variety of educational programs year-round and a lot of stuff that we do during the summer, and also a lot of performances of jazz, of local musicians, musicians that are famous around the nation and whatnot.
So all ages are welcome at this?
Correct.
And now, but is there a liquor license or?
Not at this point in time. We're sorting through possible options for the future. At this point in time, we have a BYOB certificate. So if you want to bring beer and wine and you're over the age of 21, you will, the Nash will have to check IDs, but you are able to bring those in.
And so you have workshops that are taking place, but then there's performances taking place. And when it comes to music and the love of it, how is it that jazz, of all different kinds, brings musicians of all ages together? Talk about that.
Well, jazz has always been really about intergenerational collaboration. I think of the famous drummer Art Blakey and his band, the Jazz Messengers. When he kind of hit as a famous artist, he was playing with musicians that were his age. And as he got older, he kept on hiring younger musicians, and he became kind of an ambassador to other generations of music. So the people that got the Nash started were thinking about putting a space together for jazz where that kind of collaboration between generations and different groups of people can happen, like a hub for jazz in Phoenix, hopefully.
And how big is the jazz community in Phoenix?
The jazz community in Phoenix is big and growing all the time, I think. There's a lot of involvement of musicians in schools. There are professional musicians of a variety of different generations and whatnot. So it's growing all the time for sure. And there's definitely a committed fandom also that has taken interest in the Nash, but has been attending jazz shows around the valley for quite some time, of course.
Alex, I'm going to come over to you here now. You are a freshman at Hamilton High.
Yes.
And when you think of all the different genres of music that you could get into, you chose jazz.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I started playing saxophone like 4 or 5 years ago, and I only just played classical music, but I wanted to play something different. But my teacher, Eric Rasmussen, he took me to the Nash one night to a jam session. And I just fell in love with jazz, and ever since I've been going back to their jam sessions.
And you perform there on Sunday nights, right, as part of those jam sessions?
Yeah.
I love it. Now, you also beat out all of the seniors for the all-state competition.
Right.
Tell us about that.
Right, it's just an all-state jazz band. They have 2 bands, and so they take 4 altos, so 2 per band, and yeah, I placed first.
The jazz musicians, there's so many just legends. Who's your favorite?
John Coltrane.
Coltrane. And you, Jeff, quickly?
If I had to say a guitarist, I'd say Wes Montgomery, I think.
There you go. You guys are going to play us into the break. What are you going to play this morning?
We're going to play 4 as popularized by Miles Davis.
Okay, when you're ready, take it away. Thanks, guys. You can see him at the Nash.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.